Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I'm playing Shadow Priest. So that's weird. This is the first Shadow Priest gameplay I think I've uploaded on my YouTube, but if you don't watch me on Twitch, I also play Shadow Priest. I've been rank 1 in Gladiator on my Shadow Priest before. I'm not as polished as my mage. This is my first or second queue session I've played with this expansion, but I'll do my best. This game in particular I want to show you guys because it was pretty special. Look, I get a disconnect here, and I try to log back in as quick as I can, but it does take a little bit. And then I get a disconnect again in a little bit, and we still end up pulling off a pretty decent game. So we're playing God Comp, we're playing Mage, Shadow Priest, Resto Druid. We're logging back in, and these guys aren't waiting. They're attacking right now, as you can see when I log back in, and I'm freaking out. Well, I guess yeah, I'm pretty much freaking out. But anyways, all my Gladius frames aren't there or anything, so I have to pretty much make do. I guess this isn't the best game because my UI is all messed up. It feels a little weird. I think I slash reload UI to try to fix it here in a little bit too. So I hop into my disperse pretty much right when I get back, and I do a slash reload because I'm like, please give me my Gladius bars back, but it still doesn't come back. So I put up dots on as much as I can, and I go into void form when I want to try to burst. So I want to try to set something up, so I go into void form. I'm getting up the, we want to kill the red, so I have the VT and the Shadow Word paid up on the red. I fear the hunter. I try to MD the trap, but I do get kicked. My void form fell off, and there was my Siphene killed as well, so we didn't really get much done. So pretty much with this comp, what you want to do is try to get a full sheep, and then once you land the full sheep, then you want to use your Siphene and then shield your Siphene with your dots and void form, so you can spam void bolt on top of that, and then your mage does a huge shatter, and you line up a kill, maybe in a bash, or maybe just from straight up damage. So that's what we're kind of going for here. But the setups are a little bit off because, I don't know, I'm definitely used to having Gladius to see CC, to see Trinkets, to see cast bars, to see DRs, to see pretty much everything. So I am a little bit thrown off here. I have Siphoned up in a couple seconds here, so I'm pretty much telling my mage, alright, I can go if you get a sheep. I have Siphoned. I get that Void Eruption off. I want to start doing a lot of damage. I do just throw an MC because I'm getting really low HP, and it looks like my mage can't really get a sheep here. So we can go with silence if we get like a lockout, or if we can wait till my silence comes back up. I go ahead and throw out that Siphene. It does die pretty fast though because this team knows that's my big burst. My Druid gets Hodged up, and I'm spamming this burst here, and I use it right as it comes up. So once again, I'm barely living, and we just have no momentum from when I first got disconnected. Because yeah, it was just pretty much an off game. I definitely thought I was gonna die here. I'm trying to get some counter pressure as best I can, because that's really how I am going to stay alive, is by getting counter pressure. I'm trying to get VTs up on both targets because that also heals me. Each vampiric touch heals me. So I'm trying to spread damage to keep myself alive. My Druid goes in a Hodge there, and I definitely thought I was dead here too, but my fear does come up, spreading as much damage as I can. Throw out that Siphene, shield my Siphene, and we actually get the red's bubble. So that's really good. The monk goes in full sheep, but he does adaptation. That's that 1 minute auto trinket. And I don't have a disperse here for 40 seconds or so. I MC the hunter because I'm literally just trying to keep myself alive. So I'm MCing the people that are trying to kill me, right? My Druid's doing a great job healing through all this, by the way. So I'm just spreading more VTs, ready to look for like a silence void form soon. With a Siphene here in about 10 seconds when I have that Siphoned up. The ret has no bubble, so we're definitely in a pretty good position, and I'm having the Spurs come back up in about 15 seconds. So I'm like, alright, we can win right here. Thank God, like, I can't believe it. We finally got momentum back in our favor. And I DC again. Oh, it was so heartbreaking, man. I was like, Jesus! Right when I start, we start poning again, and we're finally getting our momentum back, because it takes a little bit of time to build that momentum with God Comp. Which is that Shadow Priest Mage Resto Druid combo, and then I disconnect again. So I'm logging back in here as fast as I can, and I'm like, I'm just talking to my partners right now. I'm like, am I dead? Am I dead? Like, do I have to disperse when I come in? Am I dead? They're like, no, you're fine, you're fine. So here's the loading screen. I'm coming back in, and as you can see, these guys are not really waiting. They're just crushing me. My Druid's in a full trap, and I log back in just in time. I get a fear off. And I'm still pretty scared though. We have no pressure at all, and I'm forced to go into a disperse there. Actually, probably could have held my disperse there. Probably didn't have to use it there. It's probably pretty bad. But I was just getting pretty scared because I was offline. I was like, oh, I don't know. So anyway, I got both my VT Shadow Word Pains spread to both the ret and the hunter. My Druid gets full trapped, and now I'm in void form ready to do some damage. My My Siphon does die pretty much instantly, so I don't have too much burst from that. So now it's going to be another little bit till I can have a Siphon. But we can't burst without it too. So I'm getting my VT Shadow Word Pain because he got dispelled. I'm dipping so low right here, but I get a Void Eruption, and here the red starts running a little bit. So I just start going ham with his Void Torrent with my Void form. And I Void Torrent, Void Bolt, Mind Blast, Mind Flay, Void Bolt, Death. And this guy is just taking so much damage, and boom, he goes down with that full sheep onto the monk. So there it is, guys. Crazy double disconnect game that actually shows me offline logging back in, and they're not waiting. And we come back after 2 disconnects and actually somehow pull off the win. So I hope you guys liked this game. I thought it was pretty crazy. Wanted to share it with you guys. Thumbs the video up if you liked it. And let me know what you thought of Shadow Priest down in the comments below. Thumbs the video down if you didn't like it. And yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.